Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that we'll never be a scaredy cat like Tora. Anyways, let's just hop right in. We catch up to Konosuke at the bottom of the stairs. What took you so long? I have to hold back Tora once again. Yeah! The three of us continue on towards the entryway. The way we're lined up following each other reminds me of those old mystery cartoons we used to watch when we were kids. Aw, come on, Tora. You can't tell me you aren't having fun, right? We're not having any fun. Right, Yuki? Well, you can't be serious. It was quite the thrill, don't you think? That's what I admire about you, hero. You've always got an open mind. What's that supposed to mean? Oh. Tora smiles at Konosuke as he makes a fist and punches it into his other hand with a slap. Nothing! Nothing at all. It's alright to have a crazy night once in a while, you know. Our old school isn't the place for that kind of thing. Ah, point taken. Next time we'll do this at the shrine. And this is what... Will you two just shut up already? Without realizing it, I walk into the entryway with the other two behind me. I glance around looking for Shun. Okay, Shun, we made it back. He's not here? The fuck is... Hang on. Is my microphone, like, doubling? It shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah, I can hear a slight echo. Shun, where are you? Konosuke, I thought you said... Huh? Turn around to ask the shifty Tanuki, but he's nowhere to be seen. Konosuke? Wait, what? Where did he go? What's up, Yuki? Tora's made his way to the opposite side of the room, leaning against the front desk. I can't find Konosuke. Pfeh. I bet the ghost finally got him. Serves him right. I hear a noise come from underneath the desk. He turns around to investigate. Ah! Boo! Did we scare ya? They emerge from behind the desk. I stare in awe. How did he manage to get across the room without us noticing? Again? You disgust me, Kuri. Whoa, that's not the response I expected. What did you think was going to happen? That's the second time you've done that tonight. What do you mean?
Second time?
I'll fix this. I'm gonna make you the seventh wonder, you little... Tor starts climbing over the table to get at Konosuke. Ah! Protect me, Shun!
Eh? Eh?
He grabs him to use as a living shield. Hey, leave Shun out of this. I let out a long, frustrated sigh. Why can't you just save this crap for tomorrow or something? Fine.
Oh, thanks for the save, hero.
I swear, what am I gonna do with these guys? Our hour should be up by now. We should get going. Right. After a short while, we reach the crossroads where we used to say goodbye to each other after school. Alright, I guess this is it. Yup. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Let's meet in front of the candy store so we can check out the pictures, okay? Sounds like a plan to me. Ah! I can't wait to get these photos printed! What is printed? Go jump off a cliff. What? See you tomorrow, Hero and Shun.
In spite of everything, I had a great time. Thanks for the fun, guys. See you tomorrow.
See everyone later. What is printed? Everyone starts heading off in different directions. Everyone except... Ugh. He sits on the low stone wall, kicking a small hole in the dirt beneath him as his feet sway. Everything okay, Tora? You're still here, Yuki? I nod while taking a seat next to him on the wall. Yeah, I guess I have a lot on my mind too. What's up? Heh, a lot of things. I shake my head trying to gather my thoughts. I keep thinking about how even though I've been gone 5 years, everything still feels the way I left it. You and Konosuke fighting, Shun always wanting to fit in. This was probably the closest we've been to reliving our glory days, you know. I wouldn't exactly call this glorious. You always act so tough and in control. Until the spooky stuff starts. I wink at him. Then you suddenly become nothing more than a harmless kitty cat. Instead of the denial response I expected, he simply goes quiet. You think I'm a coward, huh? Eh? I didn't say that. He shakes his head. You didn't need to. It's been written all over your face the whole night. My face starts burning red. But He jumps off the wall and starts facing down the road. I may have changed on the outside, but I guess I haven't changed much on the inside. Tora? He puts out a hand, offering to help me off the wall. I'm sorry about tonight, Yuki. I didn't mean to put you through all that. It's okay, dude. I grab the hand, returning once more to my feet. You know, I like that about you, right? He shakes his head. The thing is, I don't. I want to be stronger than this, man. I want to be reliable. I can't do that if I'm always hiding from my fears. He stands with both hands on my hips. What are you trying to say? When I say that, he turns to look at me. Hiroyuki, I want you to teach me how to handle scary things. When you get the chance, let's hang out and watch a bunch of scary movies together. And don't let me hide behind the couch. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. Torihiko, you fucking liar. What a silly tiger. That sounds like fun. I'm totally down for it. You are? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, we'll have to do it sometime before I leave. Sound like a plan? Well, I still have all my homework to finish. Don't worry. Like I said the other day, I'll help you with it. You better get on it then! There's not much time. I strike a pose. Bansha! If you get it all done quickly, we can spend the rest of my vacation watching scary movies. Ah! I brush off my pants and start walking for home. Good night, Tora. See you tomorrow. I've got to get back before my grandparents start worrying about me. Alright. Good night, Yuki. He waves at me and walks in the opposite direction. After taking a few steps, I stop to look behind me. Tora's shoulders seem to droop as he walks, hands stuffed in his pockets. His tail nearly drags along the ground. Something tells me that wasn't all he wanted to say. Hydration. August 7th. Let out a long yawn as I sit between my grandparents watching the news. This is Haruka Watanabe with your morning news update. Grandma and Grandpa stare transfixed on the white tiger anchor woman on screen. There's something oddly familiar about her, but I can't quite put my thumb on it. Oh, that's right. She's the one who ran that deep investigative report on the criminal underbelly in Osaka a few years ago. Ooh. Women in there cooking. Grandpa gets up from the seat and walks into the kitchen. Looks like the anchor woman is doing a segment on rural recipes. Ew, misogyny. Wonder if she came to... I'm sure if she came to Minasato, she'd have more than enough material to work with. Torihiko's dad used to be a famous chef, after all. Hiroyuki, could you get that for me? Okay, Grandma. I get up from the sofa and rush to the phone in the hallway. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Grandpa munching on some leftovers from breakfast. Yeah, there's no way he was going to pick up the phone. Hello, this is Nishimura. Good morning, Hiroyuki. Kyoji, what's up? I saw your game yesterday. You guys looked awesome. Thank you. I thought I saw a familiar face in the crowd. Mikazuki said you and Kuroi were there. Thank you for showing up. So, are you free for lunch today? Sure, I was just thinking about what I wanted to do today. Your clap on the other side. Excellent! You found yourself downtown, why don't you stop by at the Rime-On? Mrs. Tono is having a celebration party for Sotaro and I. Really? That sounds amazing. I'll totally be there. Great! The party starts at noon. We'll see you then. Thanks, Kyoji. See you later. Wow. I didn't expect that. Now I'll actually get the chance to congratulate them in person. You did so well yesterday. It's a shame the bus schedule is so wonky. Hey, Grandma? Yes, dear? I'm heading out now. A couple of my friends are having a party at the Rime-On and they just invited me. Oh? Another party so soon? You're quite a busy young man lately, aren't you? Huh? Don't put it that way, Grandma. You're gonna make me blush. Yeah, so don't worry about making me any lunch today. I rub behind my head in embarrassment. That's too bad. I was just about to try this steak and vegetable rice bowl recipe. The mere mention of what I had yesterday triggers an involuntary stomach movement. Thank you. I'm sure it would have been delicious. I return to my room and prepare myself for the Rime-On. Oh no. Oh no. Walking down the road again to the Rime-On. Jeez, it wasn't even a week ago yet when we had my welcoming party. Talk about deja vu. Although this time we're having lunch instead of dinner. That counts as different, right? I get some strange looks as I'm passing by. What? It's common to think about these things, isn't it? Soon the nostalgic red paper lanterns enter my view. With slight hesitation, I walk through the front door and into the restaurant. Hiroyuki! Glad you can make it! Hi, Kyoji. Before I can finish entering the lobby, Kyoji greets me and waves for me to follow. Sure, I could prepare something like that, but it'll cost you. Oh. Sotaro's mom stands at the front counter talking to Pops. Poor Mrs. Tono. Looks like she's struggling to order something special for us. I should probably help her out when I get the chance. Can we just make it a little bit then? Geez, I wonder if she can actually afford something like this. Kyoji claps his hands together and calls out to the others who are already here. Good news, everyone! Hiroyuki managed to make it. Rub behind my right ear while my tail swishes gently. Well, thanks for coming, Mr. Nishimura. Juuichi nods his head at me. Nishimura. Couldn't resist having lunch today, could you? And Shin cuts in two with his biting sarcasm. Hey guys, good to see everyone again. Don't just stand there, Hiroyuki. Take a seat. Oh, right. Who should I sit with? Looking around, it's kind of strange there's so few of us right now. Maybe I'll ask Kyoji? An unusual twist, Kyoji is sitting alone keeping an eye on Mrs. Tono while everyone else mingles. Hey, Kyoji. Did you want to sit by me? Go ahead. Pulls out a seat next to him and invites me over. I graciously bow to him. This is a nice little get-together. Who's all showing up? He pauses for a moment, wondering what to say. It's no big deal. I know our schedules don't match up today. Mrs. Tono really wanted to celebrate our victory, though, so I did my best inviting our friends. Tatsuki's busy with work. He doesn't get off until late in the afternoon, so I completely understand his situation. Plus, he wouldn't be able to resist the temptation to drink. Feel a bead of sweat form near my forehead. Yeah, it's probably for the best Tatsuki sits this one out. Torihiko's assisting his father this morning, and the Kodoris are having a family meeting right now, so Shun can't make it. Last I heard, Konosuke was making a special trip out to Kazunari. I think it was to develop pictures for something. Yeah, I think I know what for. Tor, Shun, and I went ghost hunting with him last night. Really? That's unexpectedly brave of you, hero. Hey, it's all fun and games, right? Don't make that face, Hiroyuki. It's not a problem. Still, it would have been nice to get everyone together again. Say, where's Kuya? He has work in Kazunari. I'm not surprised he couldn't make it, but I invited him anyway. Hey, don't talk about me like that. I'm standing right here. Eerily, right on cue, Kuya walks around the corner to the restaurant to greet us. Kuya, you made it! Mr. Atsuki! Thanks for coming. I had to pull a few strings to do this, but here I am. Yo, Kuya! Yo, Hiroyuki! Congratulations on the win, by the way, Kyoji. Sorry I couldn't see it. That's not a problem. You can't help it if you have to work. Yeah. Still hesitant to talk about the job, I see. I see. More of you showed up. Mrs. Tono joins the rest of us while carrying a stack of menus. Man, is she always this stressed out? Sorry! I didn't mean it that way! She shakes slightly while placing the menus on a table near our group. It's nice to see Sotaro's made so many friends here. And our wallet's going to suffer along with her. We will all be in debt. Practically covering her face, she takes a seat close next to me and Kyoji. Are you all right, Mrs. Tono? I just didn't expect so many of you. Feeling kind of bad about this now. Remember Kyoji mentioning a while ago that Sotaro's family isn't particularly well off. This is probably going to cost him a lot of money. Maybe I'll offer to pay for my meal. I'm sorry, Mrs. Tono. I'm more than happy to pay for myself. Glad to be here supporting my friends. Without warning, I hear a loud sound under the table. She looks up at me, face strangely serious after the way she's been acting.
Nonsense! I would never expect such a thing from you! This is a party! Don't hold back!
She stands up again and addresses the rest of the group. Everyone, please feel free to order whatever you'd like on the menu. It's my treat. Then she starts walking towards the bathroom. Jeez. I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but that doesn't make me feel any better. It isn't going to be a problem, is it? Don't worry about it. She's been this way for as long as I've known her. It hasn't been easy for Taro and his mom after Mr. Tono died. The two of us are talking in a low whisper. What happened? I'll tell you later. Now's not the time nor the place. He claps his hands together and yells at everyone. You heard Mrs. Tono! Don't hold back! Let's enjoy the party! I smile at Kyoji as I look down at the open menu in front of me. I'll just order something simple today. There's no need to have anything extravagant after all. Well, it looks like everyone's finished eating. Feels just like my welcoming party. There's probably a good chance to sit down with someone and talk to them some more. Who should we sit with? Juuichi. Hey, Juuichi. Do you mind if I sit next to you for a while? Go ahead. He scoots over slightly so I have enough room to grab a chair near him. Thanks. No problem. I awkwardly take a seat and glance around. Looks like Shin and Kuya are having a good conversation at the other table. Kyoji's discussing something with Mrs. Tono, leaving Sotaro all alone staring at his empty plate.
Nishimura?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out there for a second.
You do that a lot now, don't you?
I guess I do. It's funny, I've never had this problem before I got Torihiko's letter. Although the more I think about it, I could probably consider the last 5 years as one prolonged bit of spacing out.
Nishimura!
Sorry, I'm paying attention, I swear.
Juichi's enjoying this, oh no!
The corners of his mouth curl up in a wry smile.
Whatever you say. So.
You know, I sat next to Juuichi wanting to talk to him, but for some reason I can't think of anything interesting to ask.
You, happy to be back in Minasato?
Yeah, it's been really nice getting to see everyone again. I fidget uncomfortably in my seat. Come on, Hiro, you're better than this. And it's awesome seeing how much everyone has changed. You're a pretty high-ranking member in your judo club now, right? That rabbit from yesterday seemed to look up to you.
Well, I'm the assistant captain.
What? Juuichi, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Really, I knew you were good at it, but geez, assistant captain? How long did it take you to get that far?
I started judo before you moved away.
He scratches under his chin.
It was shortly after last year's tournament I became an assistant captain.
Is that so? What happened at that tournament?
I won.
Like, the whole thing? He sheepishly nods. Man, that's crazy! You should be proud of that, Juuichi. Thanks. He snorts under his breath at my praise. I'm sure he gets that a lot, but I'm still happy to see he's successful at something he loves. How did practice go last night? You sure stay out there late. It went fine. It's nothing special. Mostly just drills. The captain and I are working hard to make sure everyone is ready for the big tournament this month. That's right, I think I remember mentioning that somewhere. Well, are you excited for it? He stares down at the table. Definitely. Sounds like you have a title to defend, right? I guess you could say that. So, what else do you do besides judo? I like to take walks. Yeah, I remember that. You nearly scared me to death when you found me near the river a couple of nights ago. Sorry. Don't worry about it. We ended up having a nice time, didn't we? Yeah. Thank you for that, by the way. Catching fireflies with you was a lot of fun. It's hard to tell what Juichi's feeling sometimes. He enjoyed the trip too, right? How about music? Do you listen to anything cool? Please don't laugh. I'd never do that, Juuichi. I like classical music. Okay, Juuichi, I just want to say this. Liking classical music is not something to be ashamed of. And I will die on this hill. Liking classical music is nothing to be ashamed of. Granted, I only listen to one song by one artist, so I can't say shit. It's Jupiter from Gustav Holst's Symphony Planets. It's amazing. You should totally listen to it if you haven't. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with listening to classical. At the end of the day, music is music. At the end of the day, all it is squiggly air traveling into your ear hole. At the end of the day, that's all sound is. All music is just squiggly air entering your ear hole at the end of the day. So who cares what you like listening to? Hey! Sorry, it's just... I didn't expect that from you. This is the last time I ever mentioned that. Don't be that way. I think classical music is pretty. Pretty interesting. Well, that's better than what Kenji says. He always makes fun of me for it. Oh, come on. As if anything your brother listens to is sophisticated. You've got a point. The Kenji I remember was always blasting that loud, screaming rock music junior high kids love. Fucking Screamo? They talk about fucking Screamo? How's he doing, by the way? It's weird being back in Minasato without him around. Kenji lives his own life now. He's got a new group of friends as a steady girlfriend for a couple years. His voice trails off at the end. Sounds like he's moved on from us, huh? Not completely. Him and Tora still hang out when they have time. If he knew you were coming, he would have stayed to see you. Aww. It would have been nice to see Kenji again. We used to have a competition on who could come up with the worst insult for each other. I never won. But I tried. Kenji's in the acting club now. He's pretty good at it. Kenji's an actor? I find that quite fitting, actually. He chuckles lightly behind his wry smile. I'll be sure to tell him you said that. I rub the back of my head. Of course there are things I'd never say to his face. Juuichi and I continue talking for a while. It's nice getting the chance to reconnect with one of my old friends in a relaxed environment. The party starts to wind down as we approach 4 p.m. Now that dessert's finished, this is probably a good time to wrap things up. Thank you so much for coming today, guys. It means a lot that you showed up. No problem, kiddo. There's nothing to thank us for, Tono. We're glad to be here. It was a lovely party, Mrs. Tono. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just just happy to see so many faces today. The old man emerges around the corner and walks towards Mrs. Tono.
I'm glad everyone enjoyed the food. Here's the bill, madam.
Oh! She glances down at the paper while Pops returns behind the counter. Is everything alright, Mrs. Tono? Oh, geez. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Mrs. Tono, please. I insist on paying for my meal at least.
No!
The restaurant goes quiet at her outburst. I mean... Oh, dear. She seems to be on the verge of tears. Why don't we walk over here? Kyoji escorts Mrs. Tono into the lobby. God, I feel so bad about this. It was nice seeing everyone. Congratulations again on your victory, Sotaro. Shin reaches into his pocket and pulls out some cash and leaves it on the table. Same, congratulations. I've got to get back to work soon. Kuya takes some money out of his pocket and places it on the table like Shin did. Sorry, Tono. Juuichi does the same and places money on the table. Later, Nishimura. Bye, guys. Hey, don't look so down, man. It was still a great party, wasn't it? I guess so. What should I do? At least the whole group didn't show up, right? In second thought, that was a pretty insensitive thing to say. Stupid! Think before you open your big mouth, hero! Doesn't help that he's not super comfortable around me yet. Hiroyuki, you're still here? Oh, yeah, I was just talking to Sotaro. Hey, Mr. Takahara. Did something happen? Turns his head towards the money on the table. I see. Walks up to the pile and picks it up, hiding it away in one of his shirt pockets. It's probably better if Mrs. Tono doesn't see this. Reach into my pocket and pull out some money, too. Here, take my share. I don't feel comfortable leaving Mrs. Tono with the whole bill. Sorry. You have nothing to be sorry about, Taro. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Mr. Takahara. Kyoji claps his hands together and smiles. Thanks again for coming, Hiroyuki. I know there were a lot of other things you could have done today. It's no problem. I'll take any opportunity to spend time with my friends. I saw you at a game too, Mr. Nishimura. Yep, I was there. Did you like it? Of course I did. You guys are amazing soccer players. Really? Mm-hmm. I nod my head in agreement. Well, Mr. Takahara and I have another big game coming up on the 16th. That's right. Oh, that's right. Will we see you there, Mr. Nishimura? Of course, you can count on it. Kyoji seems to shake off whatever's bothering him and perks up. Excellent! We'll be sure to put on a good show for you. I'll take that as a promise. Well, it's getting kinda late. I'm gonna head home. I don't want my grandparents worrying about me. Alright. Bye, Mr. Nishimura. See you later, Sotaro. You have everything here under control, Kyoji? Yes. Thank you for your concern. Enjoy your evening, Hiroyuki. Thanks, you too! I give both a big wave as I exit the Raimon and head home. It's still early enough in the afternoon, so I decide to take a small walk around downtown after leaving the Raimon. Can't say I'll be hungry anytime soon after the lunch I just had. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with the hot Minasato air. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder how nice it would be if I didn't have fur. I glance around the area for a place to get some quick shade. Come on, hero, there's no time to wait! You'll melt like a popsicle at this rate. How about the bookstore? No, I don't want to be that guy who walks in just to cool off in the nice, cool breeze of the air conditioner. Hiroyuki? Just relaxing and flipping through some magazines. Hiroyuki! Not a care in the world. Is Hiroyuki Nishimura alive in there?
Eh?
The wonderful daydream I was having is suddenly interrupted by Tanuki jumping in front of me. Kunosuke? What are you doing here? I was on my way to the candy store. You didn't forget our arrangement, did you? Oh. I gulp, memories of last night finally deciding to show themselves. Wow, Hiroyuki, you are a piece of work. My face burns red in embarrassment. What you blushing for, Hiroyuki? Kunosuke manages to find a way to make things more awkward for me. I should probably change the topic. So, is the party over already? Oh, you knew about it? Yeah, I heard about it. If I couldn't make it, even if I had been invited. Feel a bit bad that he wasn't invited, but before I can say anything, he shakes his head and winks. I had to get the photos developed, and that took a while. I don't mind, so long as I didn't miss anything really cool. Well, I shake my head and smile. I don't want to make him feel bad about it. Nah, you didn't miss much. We just congratulated Kyoji and Sotaro for a game well played. Good. The two of us begin to make our way to the old candy store. Man, I really hope the pictures came out alright. I blink and turn to stare at him. You mean you haven't looked at them yet? Of course not! Yeah, I'm excited to see them. I don't want us to all be together when we see them for the first time. I shrug my shoulders and laugh. That's a good point. Says, I want to see your face when Shun and I destroy you and Tora. Konosuke's early declaration of victory makes me laugh. Ha! You're dreaming, Kuri. We'll see soon enough. Move closer and give him a playful nudge with my elbow. Let's go to the candy store, preferably before the end of summer vacation. Hey! I take off running as Konosuke cries out in protest. He follows after me, managing to keep the pace. To be honest, I'm really excited to see those pictures. Before long, we arrive at the candy store. Shun stands alone at the front, giving a longing stare inside the store. Hey, Shun! I raise my hand and call out to him. Wolf jumps as I get his attention until he notices Konosuke and I approach.
Hi, Hero. Hi, Konosuke.
His tail starts wagging at great speeds. If he isn't careful, it'll probably cause a huge windstorm. Are you ready to thrash the competition? I suddenly blink as Konosuke speaks up, realizing that someone's missing. Wait, where's Torihiko? As Konosuke looks around in surprise, a frown appears on Shun's face.
He couldn't be here. His dad made him do some work at the inn.
But I was looking forward to an awesome win. The mood quickly goes downhill, and the three of us are left feeling dejected. I guess we'll have to save this for another time. He breathes a sigh and glances down at the road. My sudden outburst seems to startle the others, but I press on regardless. What if we go to the inn and look at the photos there? Then we Tora won't miss out, and he and I can laugh when we destroy you! A smug expression comes to Shun's face, and he shakes his head.
Bring it on, hero!
Konosuke seems to perk up at this, and he flashes me a thumbs up. That's a great idea, Hiroyuki! Before we go, do you know why I wanted to meet here? I blink, staring at him in confusion, which earns me an exaggerated groan. Snacks, Hiroyuki! Snacks! We can't hang out without having something to snack on. It's the law! Still showing his smug expression, the wolf gives a soft snicker.
Never heard of any law like that, but I like the idea of snacks.
I smile, remembering the days of my childhood. Konosuke, Torihiko, and I would always have snacks whenever we hung out. Anyway, change of plans, we'll get snacks and then go see Torihiko. We can look at the pictures together at the Yushima Inn, okay?
Huh?
I glance over at Shun, and the two of us exchange a smile and nod. We end up buying a great deal of snacks as we leave for our next destination. I fight back a sigh. As fun as this will be, my weight is really going to suffer. Still, it's been a long time since I've had this much fun. Sorry, I ate them. Wait, what? Just kidding. We finally arrived at the Yushima Inn, and not a moment too soon. The lug will meet the floor, oh no. Despite being so late in the afternoon, I can feel the heat starting to overwhelm me. How the hell can Shun bear to wear a jacket in this heat? Well, let's not dilly-dally. Shun and Konosuke both glance over at me and nod, and the three of us head inside. As we enter the lobby of the inn, I notice Torihiko standing behind the desk. Actually, it would be more accurate to say he's slouched over it. Appears to be organizing some paperwork while looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. Welcome to the Yushima. Yuki? Konosuke, Shun, what are you guys doing here? The tiger looks around at us, clearly not having expected us to be here.
I told the guys that you had to stay here and work, and Hero came up with a great idea.
Yeah, he suggested we look at the photos here instead. He really can be smart sometimes. Ow! His teasing is rewarded with my elbow in his side and a good-natured glare. I turn my attention back to Torihiko, flashing him a grin. Are you ready to kick their asses, Tora? The tiger grins back and gives a confident wink. You bet your ass I am! Recovering quickly, Konosuke snickers before reaching into his bag. He pulls out a package and rips it open excitedly. Torihiko moves his paperwork to the side, allowing Konosuke to spread the photos over the desk. Okay, go ahead, take a few and check them out. Looking over the photos, we weren't able to find anything strange.
Doesn't look like we got anything special.
Honestly, I'd be worried if it really were that simple. Definitely. Darn. It may have been freaky taking these pictures at the time, but this is the reality of it, isn't it? How about the music room? Yeah. Huh. You know, I was so distracted by Konosuke scaring us that I forgot to take a picture. I'm not seeing any. Were you too scared by that metronome I turned on?
Why, you little...
Ow! I wonder if I should mention it was my idea to do that.
What was that, Shun?
Nothing! You shouldn't play tricks like that on people, Konosuke.
That's right. Ow! Sorry! You can let go of my ears now! What do you think, Yuki? Just let him go, Tora. He's suffered enough. Ouch! You didn't have to pull so hard, Torihiko. Be thankful Yuki's showing mercy, because I wouldn't. Ooh, if I were a ghost, I'd definitely haunt you for that. You reap what you sow, Tanuki. Hey, didn't you say that last night? I just thought of something. What do you mean there's no pictures in the music room? You got a picture of Yuki and I the moment you scared us. Yeah, that's right. Where did that one go? You're not hiding it from us, are you, Konosuke? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, Konosuke. You jumped out at us last night when we were about to enter the music room, remember? Wait, what? I don't remember that. Are you sure it was me? Huh? Who else would it have been besides you? I wasn't there, I swear. Stop lying. You deserted Shun downstairs to do that. Saddam grabbed the lying Tanuki's ears. Ow! Hiroyuki, let go!
How about right here?
Stop! Nothing's in my stomach! That hurts, it tickles me! I'm gonna die! What's up, Shun?
Guys, he was with me the whole night.
What? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Shun doesn't know what we're talking about. Being abandoned seems like a hard thing to forget. Torihiko and I stiffen up at this revelation. Konosuke takes the opportunity to break away from us.
Well, he went into the music room without me to turn on the metronome, but he came right out afterward. And we waited downstairs in the entryway for you two to show up.
That's right. The plan was to pop out and scare you as you rushed down from the music room. Wait a minute. That had to be Konosuke. There's no other explanation. Nuh-uh, you definitely came out of the music room and scared us. We even walked back downstairs with you. Right? Torihiko? Yeah! I was on the first floor the whole time.
You're wrong, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
What the hell? What is this? What does it mean? Impossible. Then that wasn't Konosuke. Feel a cold chill run down my spine. Maybe it was someone who looks like me? I doubt that. He even acted the same way as you. Huh. Tora's awkward reply makes it seem like his soul is falling out. The four of us are left standing speechless. Why? Why didn't you take a picture or something? What? Don't be ridiculous. We thought it was you. You're telling me you guys let a perfectly good ghost picture slip through your fingers? Yep, classic Konosuke. I can't believe you two had a paranormal experience without me. Dude. Don't dude me! I've never seen a ghost before! It's so unfair! At this rate, I'm probably never going to see one!
Konosuke, a lot of people would consider that lucky.
If I knew there was a ghost in the music room, I would have stuck around. Okay, I'm doing a whole lot of movement. I'm gonna turn on the webcam a bit just to show the movement that I do whenever I'm reading this, because I do a lot of movement and it's fun. Konosuke, as usual, he misses the point. That settles it. We're going back tonight. We're doing another test of courage. Nope. Absolutely not. Same here. He turns to look at Shun.
Why, I can't.
Fine! I see how it is. My own friends betray me like this. I do a lot of movements, it's fun. Just go by myself. Wait. Before the Tanuki can run off, he's stopped by Nanafusei's hand on his shoulder. Think about this very clearly, Konosuke. Is the safety of yourself and your friends really worth trying to get a picture of a ghost? I'm not... As Konosuke protests, Nanafusei shakes his head. Look, you're trying to convince us to go back into a school at night. What if something happens? Where's where our friend is coming from and nod my head. Hiya. Nana's got a point. If we were caught last night, we would have been in trouble. And if one of us had gotten hurt... Wait a minute! Who the fuck is Nanafusei? I trail off, staring earnestly at the Tanuki. He bows his head and gives a heavy sigh of defeat. I guess you're right. Konosuke glances back up at us, obviously feeling sheepish. Sorry, guys. I guess I got carried away. I'm sure everyone accepts your apology, right?
Of course.
You're a friend, man, through thick and thin. Or something like that. While everyone else was preoccupied, I glanced at the photo once again. Surprise befalls me when I notice a wispy-looking cloud. As I continue to stare at the photo, a cold chill runs down my spine. I shrug it off when I notice the air conditioner. Placing the photo back on the table, I rejoin my friends. I spend the rest of the afternoon hanging out at the inn and eating snacks. Konosuke's disappointment quickly disappeared. I'm glad we were able to keep him from going back into that place. Oh, shit. He's a ghost now. Another day has come to an end. Can't believe how busy I've been since I arrived. Hiroyuki, could you answer the phone, please? I'm busy in the kitchen right now. And I'm too busy watching baseball. So much for relaxing after a long day. I used to answer the phone like this all the time. Hello? Hello, this is Mikazuki speaking. Is Hiroyuki Nishimura home? Hear the voice of Juuichi on the other side. Someone seems higher than usual. Oh, Juuichi, this is Hiroyuki. Good evening. Juuichi is always so respectful when he's talking. It's kind of embarrassing. Nishimura, I'm sorry for calling at a time like this. No, it's alright. What do you need? You remember us talking about going to the beach at your welcoming party? Yep. Well, we decided on a day, but... You did? Awesome, when is it? It's tomorrow. Sounds good. Wait, tomorrow? I accidentally yell into the phone. Going to the beach sounds fun, but isn't that really short notice? Sorry. Tomorrow's the only time everybody will be able to go. Juuichi sounds apologetic. I guess it's kind of hard to arrange something like this with everyone's club activities and stuff. Well, it's not like I have anything I'm doing tomorrow, so I readily agree. Okay, then tomorrow it is. Good. If I didn't know any better, I could almost feel a smile coming through the phone. We're meeting at the bus stop at 6:30. You only need to bring the essentials like a swimsuit, a towel, sandals. Any questions? No, I got it all. Alright. See you tomorrow, then. Good night, Juuichi. Huh, a field trip. I haven't gone on a trip like this with everybody since elementary school. I should start packing now. Let's see. We're probably going to go swimming, so I should bring my swim trunks and sandals. Oh, what about goggles? Yeah, I can get those cheap at a 100 yen store or something. What about a swim ring or a beach ball? Grandma, my friends just invited me to the beach tomorrow. Do we have any beach balls I can bring? I think your father had one, dear. I don't know where it is, though. If Dad had one, it's probably 10 or 20 years old by now. Don't worry about it then. I'm sure someone else will bring one. Are you sure, dear? Yeah, it's fine. Thanks, Grandma. Such short notice. How am I supposed to prepare for something like this? Hopefully the other guys pack something extra. Nope, that's the best I can do. I should get to bed now if I want to have any chance of waking up in the morning. Just go skinny dipping. Only if Juuichi and or Kunosuke join us. Wait, what? August 8th. Rustling around in my bed, I reach for my noisy phone. Of course you'd wake me up now. Turning off the alarm, I sit up groggily and slowly open my eyes. As I give a heavy yawn and glance at my phone screen. What the? 5:23 a.m.? I just want to set my alarm for 5:30. Must have been more tired than I thought. Well, there's no sense in laying here. I better get ready. I have a big day today. As I walk out of my room, I glance up the hall. Oh, good morning. Once more, Grandma is up preparing breakfast in the kitchen. She turns and smiles, her tail swishing as she notices me. Good morning, dear. I hope you slept well. I return her smile and nod once. Yeah, I did, but I got woken up a few minutes early. Grandma grins at me before returning to her breakfast preparations. I begin to head to the kitchen, but stop in front of the living room. Grandpa's sitting in his chair reading the paper. Huh. Guess Kyoji finished his rounds a little earlier today. After a few moments, he notices me and gives me one of his trademark grins. Welcome to the land of the living, boy. Usually sleeping like a pup at this early hour. My fur bristles in embarrassment and I curl my tail around myself. The shameful part is that he's not exactly wrong. I would still be sleeping if I were back home. Hiroyuki? I'm pulled out of my self-judging by my grandmother's call. My tail uncurling, I walk towards the kitchen. As I arrive, she glances over her shoulder at me. Breakfast won't be too much longer. Go wash up, dear. I smile at her, my tail returning to its usual swishy behavior. Okay, thanks, Grandma. With a renewed sense of vigor, I make my way to the bathroom. I give a contented sigh as water streams down my body. While I shower, can't help but think of the others. I wonder if everyone else is waking up now. Ooh, I can't eat another bite. Thoroughly satisfied with my delicious breakfast, I give a wide grin. Thank you for breakfast, Grandma. She smiles back at me before reaching for my plate. My grin fades to a look of surprise. I can clean up, Grandma. It's no big deal. Nonsense, Hiroyuki. Take care of the dishes. You have a big day ahead, so go. Have fun. I pause, not wanting to be rude, but Grandpa gives a dismissive wave of his hand. Do what she says, boy, before she makes you clean the whole house. Grandma glares at him, but immediately grins back at her. After a few moments, she sighs, her expression softening. With a soft chuckle and with the shake of her head, she glances back at me and smiles. Have fun, but stay safe. Give us a call if you need anything. Okay, then I'll be back later. I smile back at her and bow politely before leaving my grandparents in the kitchen. As I step out into the morning air, I can't help but grin. It's been a very long time since I've gone to the beach. I can't wait! My tail swishes excitedly as I break into a jog. Bring on the beach! God, they're all so pretty! Act 2. Here we go again! I love how Tora's mouth is massive. I give a happy sigh as I make my way towards the bus stop. Compared to how hot it's been the last few days, the cool morning breeze is quite refreshing. As I approach the bus stop, I notice a figure standing there, arms crossed. Hey, isn't that... As I approach, Juuichi suddenly notices my presence. You're here very early, Nishimura. I thought you said you like to do things at the last minute. I feel my cheeks warm up and I rub the back of my head in embarrassment. A shy smile makes its way onto my face. Well, good morning to you too, Juuichi. At least you guys won't have to wait for me to get here, right? You're early too. Juuichi simply gives a small nod. I have training most mornings. Getting up early isn't a bad habit to have. I give another wide grin, my tail swishing to the side. You probably have a lot in common with my grandparents then. Juuichi snorts in response. I might be mistaken, but was that a laugh? If Juuichi gets up early, I wonder if Kyoji and Tora need to as well for their clubs. Although waking up early would be out of character for Torihiko. By the way, notice the large duffel bag you've got there. It looks like you're bringing a lot of stuff. Where I'm standing, it almost looks as big as his body. This stuff full clinging to his back. Oh, this is just stuff I thought I'd need for the beach. I give the bag another glance, raising my eyebrow. Don't you think you might have overdone it a bit? Isn't this how much you would usually bring? Whatever you say, Juuichi. From a parasol to a straw hat, it looks like he thought of everything. I guess he's the kind to always be prepared, huh? I suppose you're right. You wouldn't happen to have a spare pair of goggles in there, would you?
I don't.
Oh.
But you can borrow mine if you'd like.
I widen my eyes in surprise. Don't you plan on swimming?
Don't worry about it.
A smile crosses my face and I rub the back of my head. Thanks, Juuichi. He's beet red. I didn't think this would be such a big deal. Looks like you guys got here early. What's up? I glance over to the side as I hear Kuya's voice, waving to the husky a few moments later. Hey, Kuya, good morning. You're here pretty early yourself, you know. A small smile makes its way to Kuya's face as he reaches forward and places a hand on my shoulder. Trust me, I wouldn't make it on time if I didn't try to get here early. I grin back at him and the two of us share a laugh. Hello, everyone. But a surprise yell, my ears flicking back, my tail curls around me instinctively. Good morning to you too, Hiroyuki. Relax when I notice that my assailant is only Shin. With an embarrassed chuckle, I glance over at the cat. Morning, Shin. Shin glances back at me and nods before suddenly clutching himself and shivering. It's freezing this morning. A smirk appears on Kuya's face as he glances down at Shin. Look at it this way, we'll be in a nice warm bus in no time. Shin reaches a hand up to his face and massages between his eyes. I suppose. Come on, Shin, get excited. We're going to the beach! You still have some growing up to do, Hiroyuki. That's... Kidding, I'm kidding. Glad to see you're happy about this. I wonder, though, if certain people are going to be a pain today and get here late.
Here comes a few more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here I was thinking I'd get here first. Look at all of you. Morning, Tatsuki. We're just excited about the trip. Good morning, Hiroyuki. I'm usually up this early anyway for work. It's good to say I'm not the only early riser in the group. Further up the road, I see Kyoji and Sotaro waving as they approach. Good morning. I can hear Tatsuki's voice all the way over here. Get your ass over here and give me a hug, Takahara. Long time no see. I'm afraid I'll have to pass, big guy. Within a moment, they join the rest of us at the bus stop. Whoa, everyone's so early.
Woof. Good morning, everybody.
Dust clouds rise from the path Shun ran down to reach us. Morning, Shun. Shun! Nice you to drop by on this lovely day. Yeah.
Sorry if I'm late. My parents almost didn't let me go.
It's good that you're here then. Now, where's the other two? They're getting kind of close here. It's almost time to go. I wouldn't worry about Oshima. Konosuke, on the other hand.
Tora wouldn't be late for something like this. He's probably trying to fund Konosuke.
Makes sense. Tora and Konosuke live close enough to practically be neighbors.
Hurry up! Can't you run any faster?
I'm running as fast as I can. There's no need to rush, Tora. Speak of the devil.
Finally.
I can't breathe. Take deep breaths, Konosuke. You're hyperventilating. I'm going to have to put you on an exercising regimen, aren't I? I'm fine the way I am, thank you very much. What on earth happened to the two of you? It's nothing. I went to go pick him up, but he was still eating breakfast. Hey, my dad just got back from his trip last night. I want to hear all about it before I left. And then... Sorry, there happened to be something cool on TV. Yeah. And then... I forgot my bag, so I had to run back and get it. And then... Okay, Tori, they get the picture! I don't get it, Konosuke. I told you last night to be ready. I know. It's a good habit showing up to things earlier than the planned meeting time. That's no big deal. Everything still turned out okay, right? Easy for you to say. It's no use. No matter what we say, he's not going to get any better. You guys worry too much. At least everyone's here before the bus. We got a couple of minutes. Double check everything to make sure you got what you need. Roger that. Y'all take one last look at our luggage before the bus arrives. Bus is here. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
How far is the beach, guys?
A couple hours north from here.
I've never been that far north before.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of reasons to go out this way.
I hope you like it. I saw it in a magazine the other day. I'm the one who suggested the location.
Yeah, you showed us a picture. What a wonderful discovery. I can't wait.
We're driving along the river most of the way. I'm pretty sure that's where it meets the ocean. Oh, it's that place. I've heard of it. The others continue talking. I lean against the window and close my eyes for a bit. We did wake up pretty early, maybe just a little nap. I'm jolted awake by the sound of Kuya screaming. He got talking all of a sudden! Looks like we entered a tunnel. This tunnel sure is long. I hate tunnels. They always seem like it collapse at any moment. I know, there's a subtle change in air pressure that feels strange too. And you guys call me the scaredy cat. It'll be over soon. Look. Before Kuya can get annoyed at Tora's teasing, our attention is suddenly drawn to the light we're approaching. Whoa. It's so blue. I had no idea there was a place this north of Minasato. Tunnel exits along the side of a mountain, so this view is spectacular.
It's the ocean!
Shun giggles as he presses his face up to the window. He's such a kid sometimes. Told you, this is gonna be amazing, guys. It's just the sea. You're such children. I always feel so small when I see the endless blue. It's quite the view. It's beautiful. It reminds me of... Wow! Is that a boat? It looks so small from here. Look over there. I think those people are windsurfing. Looks like fun. You want to try that out, Taro? Just like the two of us? Where did I say anything about just the two of us? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Sotaro is so adorable. I wonder if Kyoji teases them like this at soccer practice. It's a pretty popular beach activity. Not interested.
Hey, looks like somebody's flying.
Wait, seriously? Oh, he's just coming down by parachute, isn't he? What? Where? Windsurfing and parachuting. I think I'm with Shin on those. I'll pass too. Actually, that's called parasailing. See that speedboat down there? It's connected to the parachute. The boat pulls you and you get to take a walk in the sky. Oh, never mind then. Hold on, that sounds like fun. You want to try it out with me, hero? Not to be rude, but I don't think either of you can afford it. Last I checked, it's pretty expensive. Oh. Huh, that's too bad. Shin, can I? No! Aww. You look so disappointed still. That could have been a lot of fun. The others continue on as if they didn't hear Shin. We're gonna stop it for the ad. Want to break from the ads? We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Looks like a blast. Are you gonna try it, Sotaro? Yeah, sure. Don't force him to do anything he doesn't want to, Tora. You and I can fly together. Why?
I'm glad you and Juuichi are close friends, Tora.
It's not like that. At all. Just like at the welcoming party. Oh, I have to see this. We didn't make sure Torihiko and Juuichi fly together. Don't look at me. You guys figure it out. What the? He's out cold. He even has a nose bubble. I thought that only happened in anime. Didn't he say he's used to waking up early? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I'm surprised we didn't hear him till now. He's been snoring since before we entered the tunnel. Huh, has been too focused on our conversation to care. Tatsuki mumbles something under his breath. Sachiko, is the food done yet? That's my favorite dish. Oh my god, he's sleep talking. I wonder what he's dreaming about. Next stop is the beach. Hang on, let me try this. Next stop is the beach. Please press the red button if you're departing. I press the button excitedly before turning back to face my friends. Should we wake him up? An impish grin comes to my face. I got it. Tatsuki, we're here! He mumbles again. Yeah, is the food gonna get here soon, Hiroyuki? I've only eaten lunch today. Get a grip, Tatsuki, we're at the ocean. We're in the ocean today? I don't know if I'll have room. He's starting to wake up. Did you bring something to eat, Tatsuki? Hey, why is everybody laughing? Who's Sachiko? That has nothing to do with you. Sachiko is... The bus screeches to a halt before Tatsuki can finish. Shin stands up and walks to the front. Here's my fare. Please give me the change. Yup, here you go. Thank you very much. Shin, without looking back, he jumps off the bus and stands with his arms crossed facing the beach. Looks like you and Sachiko are having a good time. Sachiko, is the food done yet? Shut up, don't disrespect Sachiko. Oh, he's getting angry. Run away!
You better go fast, Tora. Tatsuki's face is turning red.
Yeah, run with red with embarrassment. All right, that's enough. Everyone, off the bus. I'll cover the fare. Come back here, tiger boy. We're gonna leave off here tonight. I'm just so happy that we're reading a not angst game. Anyways, stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.